Hi guys, Travelling Tommy here. We're out in West Kilbride, North Ayrshire, by the sea. Way over there in the distance is Arran, right over there, right where I'm pointing. It's a beautiful day. I just thought I'd give a wee video and talk about the Edinburgh Marathon that I did last Sunday. First of all, let me just say that that was the best running event that I've ever done in my life so far. It was absolutely wonderful. There's a noisy van passing. If you look, let's look around there, a beautiful, beautiful day. Anyway, it was the most fantastic running event I've ever done in my life. The atmosphere was fantastic. The spectators were brilliant. Everybody that participated was fantastic. The only problem I had was a couple of idiots were trying to cross over the road while there was loads of us running right in front of. They would run out in front of us to dart across to the other side of the road because they had no patience and realised it was an event where they could wait 10-15 minutes for the runners to pass, and then they would have been okay to proceed. But when I started, it was a great vibe. The spectators were banging on the sides of the banners as the runners went out at the start line, and that was a wonderful feeling. I felt like Maximus at the start, during the film Gladiator. It was a great feeling of let's go, let's rock and roll sort of thing. So when we were running down at the start in the Royal Mile, I felt good. I felt totally in control. I had no problems whatsoever, but I went at a snail's pace because I was intending to go really slow. I must say, see, when I make this video, by the way, I knew that the traffic would intensify. It's just my luck. Call me Truman at the Truman Show. There's always hassle. If I decided not to make a video, there would only be a car for 10 minutes, and then there's cars going by whenever I put a video on, or if ever I want to do something, and somebody always buggers it up for me, Anyway, I ran over. When it was proceeding, when I got to mile 6, I think mile 4 or 5 or 6 was the first water station, I made sure that I took a bottle of water at each water station, and every 6 miles I took a gel. So that was 6, 12, 18 and 24, and I felt brilliant. Plus I'd followed the training. I've ran 25 half marathons in my life since the age of 19. Not various and different all over the country, I understand. I've just ran the Glasgow Great Scottish Run every year since 1995. The last one I did was in 2019, before the dark times, before the authoritarian government lockdowns. You can talk to me all you want about the virus of evil and evil death and destruction, right? It was a viral infection, and our government's totally overreacted big time, okay? But anyway, back to running. When I was going on, once we got to mile 13 and 14, I felt completely fine. Doing a half marathon back in the day, years ago, I'd usually feel really knackered by the mile 12, and then by the time I got to mile 13.1 I'd be exhausted. But because of the training I'd been doing, the level of training and conditioning that I'd been putting myself through, which I could probably say for the very first time was training properly in my perspective, it paid off big time because I felt great. When we got to mile 17 and 18, that was the turning point. And then you were coming to a place called Gosford House Park, I think it was called, and that was like a dirt track when you got in. It was a gravel path, and it was kind of like this, the gravel path, and then it turned into a dirt track. It was a bit uncomfortable in the shoes, but I bared with it. A couple of other people in the programme, that I know that had taken place that are on YouTube, complained about it and said it wasn't very good, and I can see their point, but it wasn't too bad at all. And from my perspective, I was just glad to complete the course. And then once we get back out onto the coastal road, heading along Musselburgh towards the finish line, my legs were really getting sore, but that was part of the course. It wasn't agony, it wasn't really painful, it was sore, and I was pushing it once we got to mile 24, because I knew we were near the end, and I could see the crowds getting thicker and thicker and gathering in the metal gates with loads of people on either side. You know you were getting close to the end, and then we got after 26 miles, you got into the white road, the white finish, if you like. It was all white, and there were people banging the banners at the side, which was fantastic. I just sprinted as best I could, as fast as my legs could carry me, and when I got in, it was saying 4 hours 53, but my time was recorded by the chip on my number marker, and I got a time of 4 hours and 26 minutes. And my assembly point was the black pen, which was for people wanting to get 4 hours and 30 minutes. So I came in 4 minutes earlier, 4 hours and 26 minutes. I'm very happy with that. In hindsight, I actually wish that I had been confident enough to maybe put in for a colour pen above that, and who knows, I might even have got a sub 4 if I really pushed it, but I had to throw caution to the wind because all I wanted to do was complete the course in a good time, and I did that, and I am extremely happy. So the Edinburgh Marathon 2022 has been accomplished. I am now a marathoner. That was my debut, and may many more marathon opportunities come my way, and may my strength and my fitness and my times get better and better. So I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Have a lovely day.